So my plan is to jump in and do a video that covers every single bit of information that we have from the RCMP, given that people have taken over the narrative so much that a lot of people are sitting there going, well, we don't know what the truth is anymore. So I'm going to go right back to the beginning and I'm going to give you every single bit of solid information that we have that comes directly from the Mounties. However, before I do that, I want to address one thing that has been discussed frequently lately. I've seen people questioning it in my comments for my videos, and I've seen people questioning it on Facebook. Now, before I jump into that, I just do want to ask up front, please hit the like button and help me get this video out there into the algorithm so we can do something to change the narrative back to what is actual truth, as opposed to all this rubbish that is circulating everywhere. So what am I talking about? In this video, I want to discuss the question of how do the Mounties know that the children were seen the day before they went missing? We've heard Daniel discussing it a bit, and we know that there was an update from the Mounties where they said that they have this sighting from the day before. But the question that has arisen in the last week or so from people is this coming from a witness sighting? Someone who has contacted the Mounties and said, I saw them? Or is this coming from something that is irrefutably verified by the Mounties? And I can understand people's caution, because with all these people coming out of the woodworks, claiming connections to the case, all these people trying to change the narrative, people have reached the point where they're learning that they need to question everything. People are seeing that you have the likes of Darren and Logan and Bert and Ben and Ethel and Freddie. I made up those last ones. But you know what I mean. We have all these people coming out of the woodworks who are claiming all these stories. And it seems like most of them are doing so to support Daniel. So people are now questioning this sighting prior to when the children went missing, and questioning, especially because of Daniel's comment that, yes, someone I know can confirm that they saw them on the 1st. And I think that is the thing that got people scurrying and worrying about if this is truthful. Got people questioning again if maybe the children did go missing earlier, and that with that part of the discussion occurring, that Daniel approached someone he knew and said, can you say that you saw the children the day before they went missing? And Daniel has certainly pushed that part of the narrative in a number of interviews. Yes, the children were seen when the day before. They were seen with me and Malaya and Meadow. So, stop talking about us having done something to them before the morning that they went missing. So he's really pushed it, and I think that's definitely one of the reasons why people are a little bit cynical. And like I said, he also made a comment about not only that, but ask someone that I work with or something like that, and they can confirm that we were there that afternoon. So I thought it was important for us to go back and look directly at what we've been told by RCMP with regards to this sighting. Now, there was a written statement released on their webpage, but there was also a brief news release done with their spokesperson, Carly, I can't remember her last name, where she mentioned the sighting but also requested additional video footage. So I'm going to play that first. That comes from Global News, and then we'll have a look at what the Mounties said on their actual webpage.
As the missing persons investigation into the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan continues, we are appealing to the public for additional video footage. Investigators have collected hours of video from areas surrounding Lansdowne Station. Based on details gathered so far, we have confirmed that Lily and Jack were observed in public with family members on the afternoon of May 1st. Investigators are now asking anyone who has dash cam footage or video along Garlick Road between noon on April 28th and noon on May 2nd to contact Northeast Nova RCMP Major Crime Unit.
So what Carly McCann said was pretty much the same as what you have here in the release from RCMP. Based on the details we've gathered so far, we've confirmed that Lily and Jack were observed in public with family members on the afternoon of May 1st. So they're saying confirmed, which of course suggests that, they have something solid there. But they don't mention in this particular part anything about if this confirmation is from one witness, from multiple witnesses, or from video footage. Now, when I looked at this, I thought, well, now I'm confused because I was certain that I had seen somewhere that there was video footage. And I had been, when people questioned, saying, yes, but there's video footage. So then when people were starting to ask, how did they confirm it? Where's the bit of information that said there's video footage? I thought, good question. So I went back, I found, like you can see, I found the press release with Carly McMahon speaking, and went to their RCMP page and grabbed this release as well. So this was from the 28th of May. Thankfully, and this is very, very convenient, there are plenty of mainstream media outlets that are following this case. And of course, thankfully, some of those are Canadian media outlets with a good relationship with the Mounties, by the looks of it. So I kept digging and I came across this particular article. So this comes directly from Global News, who were the same ones that covered that press release. And they talk about the request for more video footage. And then in this bottom paragraph, they've sought clarification. So now we have the full details. In a Wednesday update, RCMP said they've confirmed the two were observed in public with family members on the afternoon of May 1st, based on details they've gathered. They later clarified that confirmation was made by both video evidence and eyewitness accounts. So that's the source of this bit of information. It is from Global News, and they have said here that the confirmation came directly from the Mounties. So they later clarified. So we have information directly from the Mounties that this observation of the children on the 1st of May comes from video evidence and eyewitness accounts. So I would imagine that they probably had a few people come forward and say, yeah, we saw them on that afternoon, and then they've gone and they've sought video footage. So that at least allows us to feel confident about this information of the children being seen the day before, and to know that this wasn't misinformation that was put out there by someone on Team Daniel trying to control the narrative on his behalf, which of course seems to be happening far too frequently at the moment, and which is the reason why people started questioning the validity of this sighting in the first place. Now, before I end this video, I just want to mention, if you want to follow my coverage of Lily and Jack, if you want the factual information, then please subscribe to my channel, because there's a good chance otherwise that you won't see when my videos pop up, because there are multiple channels who are working their butts off putting misinformation out or sharing their little Days of Our Lives live streams, which buries smaller channels like my own when it comes to this type of content. So if you are wanting to continue to receive factual coverage of Lily and Jack's case, I will not be doing mega long live streams with special guests who know the cousin of the aunt of the brother of the sister of the school teacher who once taught Daniel. You know, you're just going to get factual information from me, stuff that has come directly from the Mounties, or information that has been fully verified by a media source and put out by a media source. I'm not buying into this whole ridiculous thing that's going on with this case. So you won't get that here, but you will get factual information. So if that's what you're after, please subscribe to my channel so that you can see when my videos pop up. That said, please hit the like button for this video. That gets it out there into the algorithm. It'll get people seeing it, and that means that we can get some factual information back out there for Lily and Jack. And of course, please leave a comment below. So thank you, and I will catch you in the next one.
Into